What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of TapIn Tuesday. And today, I have a extremely special guest. This is somebody who literally got me started in the sketch comedy world, in the Instagram skit world. He was the second person to ever put me in any content. He has definitely helped me gain a plethora of followers. We have done so much work over the years. Definitely somebody who inspires me, somebody who motivates me, and I want y'all to give it up for the one and the only Carey Boy. We're just gonna call him Carey because I don't even call him Carey Boy. It's just Carey.
Please, I don't like Carey Boy no more.
You don't like that no more? Okay, great.
And if we gonna do this, I'm gonna really do this. Like, don't call me Carey Boy.
Do it. I want you.
That's it.
TapIn Tuesday is about transparency, so this is where you get it all off your chest.
I was just making sure.
Get it off your chest.
Yeah, please don't call me that shit no more.
Period.
No more.
You heard it here first. No more Carey Boy. It's just Carey.
Just Carey.
The Carey.
If you don't say Carey Boy, call me Carey Man. I'll take that.
Now, I gotta get into how, hold on, let me not skip. First of all, intro, actor, writer, director. I don't know if he considers himself a comic, but I'm gonna say he's a comedic actor at least because the content that he creates is hilarious. Super talented. Also has his own podcast. I mean, merch. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. And definitely more than an influencer, I'm gonna say an impactor. I'm gonna say an impactor. Because if you know about the beginning, early stages of social media content creators, if you don't mention Carey in that lineup, I'm gonna need you to do your homework. Matter of fact, Carey is so well known. Let me tell y'all how well known Carey is. I'm finna tell you a quick little funny story. Now, everyone knows, like, outside of content creating and stuff like that, a sister still gotta work a job.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Because TapIn Tuesday is about transparency. So I do work in education. I think this was maybe 2 years ago. I go to a high school. I'm often noticed by a lot of younger people. And a lot of the younger people that notice me, they notice me because of this man's content. I'm at a high school, subbing for a senior class. I'm chilling. I tell them, leave me alone, do your work, and we'll have a good day. A young man walks up to me, and he keeps staring at me. He's like, I know you from somewhere. I said, where do you think you know me from? Because, baby, we ain't in the same age bracket or tax bracket, so where you think you know me from? He like, you do stuff with Carey. My mouth dropped instantly. I bust out laughing. I said, you watch? He was like, yes. Oh, my God, I love his work. He was like, y'all got that series called Stepdaddy. So this was like actually probably about 3-4 years ago now because we had a series called Stepdaddy, me, him, and our friend Izzy, where Izzy looks like a child, but he's my husband, and my son look like a grown man. I'm gonna say definitely one of the projects or series that I've done that actually like kind of gave me a little notoriety, a little sprinkle in the YouTube world. Like a lot of people be recognizing me from that series. Definitely. And so when I say he fanned out, when I was like, oh yeah, he was like, you play Tammy. And knew my character name and everything. I was like, yes. I was like, that's so funny. He was like, I love y'all content. Like, y'all so funny. When y'all gonna bring it back? So I text Carey while I was at work. And I don't even know if you remember this. And I said, I got a student. You remember this? I got a student who knows who you are. And I told him I was gonna FaceTime you. Carey did not hesitate. He literally FaceTimed me. When I say that student was like starstruck. I don't even remember the young man's name, but he was a young black male. Shout out to you wherever you are. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, it was hilarious. But that's how me and Carey know each other. We know each other from him giving me an opportunity. Literally just DMing me like, hey, I see you do stuff with B-Wise. I want to do stuff with you too. And the rest is history. So, my dog. And when I first met him, I was like, you're so quiet. Like, you don't act like this on social media.
I know you like that.
He's still quiet. Y'all can tell. He's very chill. But anyway, y'all give it up for the one and the only. My boy, my brother, my friend, Carey.
Yeah, man. So I guess in this episode we gonna cry. That's what it's gonna look like.
I've been crying every episode, so it's okay.
She get deep. It's like talking to my mama for real sometimes.
Hey man, we gotta give our people their flowers and show them how much we
Yes.
appreciate them while they're here.
Absolutely.
And you know, you're always a part of my story. You know, any interview I ever done, when people ask me, I always talk about you, Dean, and B. Watts because y'all
I
literally
remember that
started
first
me
one.
on my journey.
I always forget because you just was always cool.
Thank you. I appreciate
I was
that.
just like, man, let's do something. You funny.
Man.
And you hella funny.
Thank you.
On set, I don't really laugh at a lot of people, but she funny as fuck.
Thank you.
And I don't know if we can cuss on here, but my
You can. You can do
okay,
that.
okay. I watched your original, so I didn't know how we was like doing it now.
Yeah, I'm still outrageous. Okay? We still outrageous. I done told everybody my business, so I ain't got no more business to tell. So that's
Okay,
why I'm bringing
alright.
the people on to tell me their business.
I was just trying to make sure like what level we was at.
We on that level, yeah.
Okay,
We
okay.
full transparency,
It's
right?
like Breakfast Club / Club Shay Shay.
Right. Get it off your
alright,
chest.
Okay. I'm,
You ain't gotta say no name or timestamps. You know, we can keep it. You know, incognito.
I know how to talk.
Okay. So what we talking about today? Because you know this platform we're storytellers. I'm a storyteller, so I love people come
All
tell
the
me
stories
stories.
you was telling, I can always feed into because I remember them.
Yes.
And those moments for you was definitely different for me.
Right.
I had a lot of people who hit me up and said they had fans who watch our stuff. So as soon as you said the person looked at you, I knew what you was talking about because people do that on a daily.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
they'll take pictures of me and then hit me up on Instagram like, yo, I saw you today. I'm like, why didn't you say nothing?
Because people be nervous. I'm like, we as regular people, we
But
still got
learning
this
that
way.
whole experience, that's how I learned how to approach celebrities.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
like, if
Treat 'em
Will
like regular
Smith
people.
yeah, it's just like, I don't like when people come. I had a person come over my house. He was just like that the whole time. It's like I can get like the first 5-10 minutes we get rubbed in, and then you just change. But he never changed.
Yeah, we got to work on that. We got to work on
He
that.
was like, my nigga. I was like, chill.
So what we talking about today? What story do you have to
was
tell us? So from what I remember, I think it's a friendship story about a time somebody may have done some snake stuff. Because y'all know I got all the friendship stories on TapIn Tuesday about people doing me bogus, child. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tiaramy, and if you would like to be a guest on TapIn Tuesday or would like your products promoted or your brand, please send an email to tapintuesday@gmail.com. I mean, I can tell it a
How
million
many
times
did you tell?
over. Oh my goodness, Carey, I had a friend stop being friends with me because she said I stole her business idea. I had another friend stop being friends with me because I told her not to comment hard eyes on my man's pictures. I mean, he was my man, but he wasn't my man, but he was my man.
Oh.
And so you shouldn't be commenting on that because you don't know him. You don't know him because you only know him because you know me. Because I don't play with that social media stuff, but that's another time. That's another story for another time.
Okay.
But shit, you know, I done have some friends do some things, child.
You know, living in LA, it taught me a lot about friendship. It taught me a lot about who I can talk to, who I can work with. We have to separate who are associates and who are actually friends. And I used to get that mixed up all the time because I just treat everybody like you're my friend. But when you find out that people don't do that, that's when it fuck you up. So with that, of course I'm not gonna name one specific person, but I've had at least 3 to 4 people who I put my all into, and I did everything with, whether they pay me or not. Us working together, we made a lifestyle. We got money, we built following. People get greedy, so now they want what you got. And then when people work with you, they can't really take that you a star or that you this like big poppin' public figure. So they try to be that and work with you closely because that's why they say work with or something about your enemies being closer.
Keep
to
your
you.
friends close, but your enemies
Yes,
closer.
Yes, that's what everybody does. I feel in LA.
So tell me a time or a story with somebody in your life where it really played within that scenario, but like really kind of like messed you up or just really made you feel like, damn, I've been betrayed. Now I know one story personally, but I ain't gonna say it
What story?
The manager situation.
I mean, we could talk about it. Cool. I mean, back then it was probably a little bit more like, I can't talk about this shit.
Right.
But everything happens for a reason. So.
Because I knew your manager. We like I said, we don't say names, dates, or timestamps.
Yeah.
But I remember that whole situation. And
well, what do you remember?
Well, let me tell you what I remember. What I remember was all of the content got taken away and deleted.
Okay.
And snatched.
Damn.
That was a major thing that I remember.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can, start from the beginning and expound, or you can tell us something else. But that's just one story that I know for a fact because I was in the mix. So, I remember that happening.
All it was me meeting a guy who gave me another opportunity to actually learn what YouTube was about. And that's what we explored. Building all these web series, all these ideas, and putting them on YouTube. Mm-hmm. As far as like meeting who he was, and this is my first time experiencing people who feed you dreams. Mm-hmm. They like, I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm gonna get you what you want. Mm-hmm. And you believe them because you're cool with them.
Did you ever feel like he truly believed in you, or did
in the beginning, I felt like it was definitely, because when people talk passion, you can actually tell when they're passionate about it. And he was always passionate.
Because he had to get the gab.
Yeah.
The boy could talk.
Yeah.
he make you believe you can fly to the moon on a jetpack.
Exactly. I was like, you was a salesman when you was growing
Facts.
up, for sure.
Facts.
You had to be. But I knew that's what he was good at. And that's why we started to make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. But then people get greedy. And then they actually take what you give them and take advantage of it. And that's just what I felt was done in that whole situation. Mm-hmm. But people try to turn it on you and make it seem like you were the one the whole time.
Right.
He'd go back and tell people I didn't pay them or that I ain't do certain things. And I'm like, bro, I give them the content. You throw it on your page, you get paid for it. Mm-hmm. If we don't have the money, I tell them I ain't got the money, but we can work.
Right.
And you think all the connections that I built with you together gonna stay with you after you did this? I don't even have to say nothing, and I'm not the person to get on social and bash names. Mm-hmm. I don't do that.
No, I will say you don't. Like through that whole debacle, you definitely stay silent. If anything, you only express your frustration with your own self.
Yeah. And
what you could have done differently. And so kudos to you and a hand clap to you for, always trying to keep things ethical, and not.
Well, I got parents who on me for the same reason. Mm-hmm. My dad would tell me, you can either beat his ass or walk away. So I'm like, I had to be real.
So at what point between you and that particular manager did you feel like, okay, things are starting to get weird, they're shifting, and the vision is not the same? At what point did that thought finally kind of like surface on you and you was like, aha moment?
When I found out money was being stolen.
Now, how did you find that out?
Well, people that I work with, they tell me. And, stuff that I haven't seen that was on the surface, people put it on the surface for me to see.
So were y'all like getting deals and stuff and money was being sent to the manager and then you're finding out later like, hey, or maybe you're making a call like, hey, I didn't get this money. And then they like, well, no, matter of fact, we sent you this amount.
Mm-hmm. It's so low to, when I was building my whole production company, I didn't even know what an LLC was. But he had it. And that's what was getting paid to him. My content getting paid to him. That's what I learned. And then he's giving me my percentage.
Your percentage.
Of my company.
And so.
But I didn't know anything about this. I'm learning the business as I grow.
As you go.
But it's just, when you give somebody that much leeway, they can take advantage. Mm-hmm. And that's how he got to kick me off my pages and take it with him.
So, what was the recovery like from that? Because I ain't gonna lie, at one point, I mean, me and you, we have our own private conversations, and I remember us talking, and you having that feeling of like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
Like I'm over it. Like every time I come up, I get knocked back down. I'm trying to, work with other people, but it's just not working out. And, you get discouraged. You start to feel defeated. So what was it that made you like recover and say, I'm not going to allow this mishap or somebody taking advantage of my kindness and my talent to keep me in this sour spot?
Well, with that, I feel like, and it was in 2020, so that's when the pandemic was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So not only was we dealing with the pandemic, was I dealing with this manager that treated me that way, but I was also wondering how I was going to get my livelihood back because I lost everything. Thankfully, I got parents who like, what we got to do.
And they believe
Most
in
of the time, it's just like, I never hit my parents up for any situation. So they like, if you sleeping under a bridge, nigga, I would never know.
Right.
Because I don't ever tell them.
Got you.
But that was the time I told him. And then he was like, look, my dad, I'll pay your bills. I'll get another spot for you. And for like 6 or 7 months, you ain't got to worry about it. Just work on your shit and build what you got to build. You either dwell on what you lost or you build what you can gain. I was like, he's like, you giving me the same speech he gave me. Like, you work too hard. So I'm like, okay. I'll go through it, I'll build it again and see where I can go with it.
You done rebuild it about what, 3 times?
Yeah, each platform is different.
Yeah.
Facebook, I'm not even gonna talk about today, y'all. But YouTube, yes. But one thing that I praise from that whole situation is learning what he taught me. Mm-hmm. And actually taking it and making it, yeah.
Okay.
Learning what he taught me and making it my own.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing I'm gonna get from any friendship is something that you taught me. And if you're not around, I'm using it. I don't care.
As you should.
I will hope you do the same with me. Because I give
should.
people that spark too. Like, I give you something, I expect you to use it whether I'm there or not.
Mm-hmm.
I took that and I built something else. And now I know I can build page after page after page because I have that confidence and I have that audience. Which made me think of a website.
I love that. I love that. Look, I literally seen it from the ashes up until now.
Yeah.
Would you say that was probably one of the best lessons that you learned throughout being a content creator, as far as like just people and them having their own motives and
Yeah. No matter how much, well, at least to me, I would say this relates to me. No matter how much you think you hate somebody, it's something about them that made you level up. And that was the biggest disappointment in my life, but it taught me the biggest lesson. So I'm like, I can see you face to face and still talk to you, but I'll always know what you did.
Right.
You'll never get the same me again, but I fuck with you for teaching me that level.
Exactly. I'm the same way. Like, I ain't gonna hate you, but I ain't gonna forget. And that was gonna be my next question too, is like, how long did it take, not only for you to get over it, but have y'all seen each other since then? And what has that,
I still would have to like slap him a little bit.
So you ain't seen him or had no contact with this particular person since?
No. But he's definitely been in the places I've been.
And
but
what's
I
that
haven't
like?
Seen him.
Is it just avoidance?
It's,
I've seen him a few places too.
I was like, I ain't gonna tell too much, but I know he be at the places I'm at. So
he be out, outside and happy. Outside and happy. I ran into him at a little 1-2, and he was introducing me to people. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't want to meet nobody.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you.
But he got some connects.
After that, yeah, he do. After that, that made me look different on cancers.
Why he a Cancer? Nah, look, he a Cancer man. Hold on now.
I was like,
Now that's the Cancer men is different from Cancer women. We see a July or June because that matters too.
But I was like new in the game around that time, but now it's kind of like I learned deep on all them levels. Yeah. I know July and June is different. I know people is more sensitive. I know people is more cool. I don't really put what people put into signs on people.
Me neither, because if you a shitty person, it ain't got nothing to do with that sign. You just shitty. You just got, and that's one thing that I said on social media. I was like, I am so sick. It's two things I'm sick of. I said, I'm so sick of people using their sign as a reason of piss poor behavior that they have. And I'm also sick of people, y'all might crucify me on the cross for this one, but I'm just going to keep it real. I'm tired of y'all lying and saying it's your mental health, because everything ain't mental health. Everything ain't mental. You just a shitty ass person. So I'm going through some things. Nigga, everybody going through some things. And I said this on TikTok one time, and somebody was like, you don't know the depths. I said, look, now if you over there taking a little Prozac or, a little antidepressant, okay, then maybe. But if you self-diagnosing, please go talk to Jesus before you come talk to me. Talk about my mental health is the reason why. No, you just was mad and you had an attitude and you ain't like what I said. That's just what it is. Like, please cut the shit.
No, some people afraid to confront those combos.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about some friendships or some relationships that actually have benefited you in a way that you didn't even expect.
Ooh, I got so many stories on that.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another Tiaramy's Corner. Now, today's look is all from Amazon.com. This top is actually a two-piece set, but the shorts really wasn't fitting your girl like I really like. So I took the top and I paired it with these cute satin, high waist, wide leg, electrifying blue cargo pants. When I say they fit so cute, like the booty is booty and honey, period. Okay? And I got these cute little orange platform shoes. I think they're like Cape Robin. They were probably only $25. And I just made it a whole entire look. My sis Symone told me that this would be a cute little one too. It's giving springtime. So shout out to my stylist and my best friend Symone for helping me put my looks together. And yeah, I will have all of the links for all of these pieces on my Amazon store. And you too can also grab the look. Peace. Tell me the best one. The one that pops into your mind first.
Well, I'm going to talk about one of my good friends that I know for 11 years.
Okay. Now, did you meet them here or was this back home in Detroit?
Back home.
Okay. Because you're originally from Michigan.
Yes. Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit. Baby, the 313 is in a place, okay? I just had Courtney and she from the 313, so you already know. And my family from Detroit and Grand Rapids, so Midwest babies. Okay. Went to college in Chicago. Shout out Columbia College of Chicago. So
I mean, I'm a Houston baby too. So
you are. Shout out to your dad. Love his dad. Love his brothers. I know the family.
She that peeps. Close.
Yes, I'm that close.
No, but one of my friends that I met, pretty much freshman in high school, me and him became cool through the weirdest situation. But
what was the situation?
Well, it wasn't that weird. I made it sound crazy. But my cousin was friends with him first.
Okay. Girl cousin or boy cousin?
No, they boy.
Okay.
So they cool. I just go to the house. I meet him. We actually more cool than what we thought. And then we just start hanging out without my cousin.
Okay. I don't like friends like that because why you not inviting me? You met through me. I'm going to need an invite.
It's like when you meet somebody that you got more
in common with.
With. They had stuff in common, but it wasn't that much in common.
Got you.
And then that's when you realize they a certain type of friend. But me and him just became best friends after that. And it's just something about people who is extremely real with you that gravitates me. Because I'm like, if you can be real from the jump, we ain't got nothing to talk about for real. And me and him, I think, only been mad at each other maybe one time in our whole life.
Right.
And it was because of, I ain't gonna say a bitch, but a girl. She was a bitch that day, though.
Homies over hoes, homies over hoes.
No, I'm gonna tell you the story on that. We went to Cedar Point, and if you're from, Michigan, you know that.
Know what Cedar Point is? Yep.
But we went to Cedar Point, and his birthday was the same day as my ex around that time.
Okay.
And we all went to Cedar Point on some double date shit. My ex wanted to separate from the group. So I was like, all right, look, we gonna go to these rides and we gonna meet back up. We never met back up.
Okay.
Cause she wanted to avoid them the whole trip.
Okay.
I'm like,
but why?
Why would you do that? That's what me and him had an argument about. Like, we went there together, and now I feel like, you know, we just separated the whole trip and got together
Okay.
and we left.
How old was y'all?
Like 18, 19.
It sound like, you some young bull stuff.
Yeah.
Cause I thought it was because maybe the ex might have slept with the friend.
Well, yeah, we going to the older board.
That's the type of stories I be telling. You know, he done slept with the friend, girl. I didn't even know y'all was homeboys. Oh my God. I mean, I seen a picture where everybody take pictures with each other. Oops. My bad. I wasn't trying to homie hop. That's not my style.
Oh, that's too much of LA right there.
That's an LA thing? Well, this was a Houston thing. Let me say, so I ain't lived in Houston in a long time, so, you know, the city big, but it's small, so, you know.
Well, if you live there most of your life, then yeah.
You know, I'm from the north side, so the south side dudes be up for grab. You know, if y'all end up being friends, my bad.
Well, one thing I will say about Houston is that y'all women out there, they niggas for real.
What that supposed to mean?
No, I'm saying like they step up to people.
Oh yeah, no. The ladies is not they not traditional sit in the seat. They will come up and be like,
Nah.
"What's up? How you doing?"
I remember I was at Turkey Leg and a girl.
You
came
know it burnt
in.
down. They had a fire.
What?
Child.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know. Now look, the fire didn't happen. Probably gonna be months from now when this drop, but they probably done rebuilt a new damn station by this time.
Damn.
Yeah, had a little fire, child. It was all on the news, child.
Oh, shit. Well, that's not funny. But we went there and then a girl confronted me at our table and she was like, "You suck toes?" I was like, "What? You getting straight to the point?" I said,
Well, do you? The people want to know. I want to know.
I said, "Who?" I said, "Who wants to know?"
Mm.
And she said, "I do." I said, "You know what? For you to have that much balls to come up to my table while I'm eating and tell me that, I'll give you my number."
I ain't gonna lie. Don't ask me about no toes and I'm eating a turkey leg. Like, girl, you need to back up.
Well, no girls do that ever, for real. So that was my first time really experiencing a girl actually like, "I want your number," and I ain't leaving without it.
Yeah. Was she cute? Was it worth the?
Yeah, I was playing it cool though.
Okay.
I got to play it cool. When they find, you gotta be like,
You know, one of your. Because now we tell the story, so now I'm in my story bag and I'm thinking. So I have a story time on TapIn Tuesday a few years ago about one of your girls, and I let her be my roommate. Horrible. Had to kick her out. It was one of, and I met her through him, doing some sketches.
yeah,
He knocking her down. We thinking she just reading the lines, and he reading the lines and hitting it from behind after we done.
Oh my God.
I don't even
This
know.
is back in Houston.
This was
so
back
let's
in
not-
Houston.
let's
This is not in LA. This is before.
I can't do that.
This is 2015. It's like
Yes.
2015. But she ended up moving to LA, and we hung out one day, and she was like, you just be talking to people, and I'm like, "Oh, girl, where you stay at?" She like, "Oh, I live in a hostel." So first of all, I don't know what it is about people that move to LA and wanting to stay in a hostel. No shade to y'all, but let me tell you, I ain't staying in no hostel. I would be on the first flight back to Houston before I go into a hostel. Now, I hear that all hostels ain't bad, but just the thought of me sharing a room with 4 strangers is just
shit.
like crazy to me. So, with the spirit that I possess, when she told me that, I just felt compelled to tell her, I got an extra bedroom. You ain't got to stay in a hostel. I was like, I'm always telling somebody, I gladly take your money that you giving to them, and you can come bring it over here. Yeah. Back then, because I don't like roommates. Nah, I done been by myself for a long time now, child, but.
Yeah, roommates are a
She
thing.
came, and it was all cool, because it was during COVID. And I was flying back and forth between LA and Houston. Houston, we was outside. They talking about 50% capacity, baby, it was 100.
Around that time.
Baby, we was out. Okay, we was like ATL, shawty. And she got kicked out because she was so gun-ho on having her boyfriend at the apartment. And here's the thing. If it's my apartment, I don't mind your man being there. But once he there like 3 days consecutively, oh baby, he gonna have to start paying some rent, because why he here so long? Now I've been gone for 6 months, so you didn't have the place to yourself. So I already knew that nigga was staying all up and through there. I know they probably fucking all over the living room, and the couch, and the bathroom, doing whatever they needed to do. But when I come back home, I want the place back clean, how I left it. I don't want to see your man. He got 3 days consecutively. That's it. That was in the contract.
Yeah. I
get back home, house dirty. I'm pissed because I don't like my house being nasty when I come back. I gave the heifer a week prior. Like, hey, I'm coming home. This the date. Had a place accordingly. I get back, it's stuff everywhere, and the boyfriend has been there for several days. And I'm asking, in a row. I said, so when he going home? And they sitting in the living room. Now, you know, I live in the J's, so we don't got no central AC. We only got an AC unit that you got to pull through the window. They sitting just taking up all the AC. My AC unit, I'm hot in my room because I don't want to sit in the living room with them while they all cuddled up. So I was petty and I took the AC unit out of the living room and I put it in my room because I said only one motherfucker gonna be burning up and it ain't gonna be me. I'm not finna be hot in this bitch. But make a long story short, I said, well, how long he gonna be here? She's like, oh, he gonna be here for a few days. He at the hostel too. I said, bitch, I saved you from the hostel. Now you trying to save somebody else? Girl, no, that's not how this works. You finna be back at the hostel with him. I said, he got to go. She done lied to me and said the boy left and she was hiding him in the room. And I caught her.
Oh, shit.
I had to do it like I'm going to tell you who it was after we get off this camera. Oh. I had to bring it to that room like somebody's mom. I said, come up on here. We need to have a talk.
Look, I feel like
she's like, huh?
I feel like Shannon Sharp. What?
I said, come on up here. I say, you got 30 days, you got to get out. She was like, what? I said, I told you I want your pinhead boyfriend up out my house, and he's still up in here, and I can't trust you, and you a liar, so you got to go. She said, she burned and saved. I said, baby, you can burn as much sage as you want. You still got to get the hell up out of here, okay? You say LA people, boy, and not even LA. When I say LA people, I don't mean LA natives or anything. I'm just saying people that move or live in LA. They be weird sometimes.
Yeah, no, they definitely become weird.
They be weird. But anyway,
and that's a friend of mine.
I don't know if she was a friend.
She was a friend talking like that.
She was somebody he used to get it in.
Damn.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, I met her through you, nigga. I met her through you. When I tell you who it is when we get up here, you're gonna die. You're gonna die laughing. You might not even remember who she from Houston though. She did some sketches with us. Think.
I'm not thinking right now.
Okay. But wait, we never even got to finish the last part of your best friend that you said like your homie after y'all got into
that
argument.
Was it.
Oh, he just a good friend.
Yeah, I mean, that was my first real conversation of if somebody gonna be mad at you, they know how to confront you.
Okay, so that's the point. Like you just having friends that can be transparent and be honest and open.
It's like it's anything. Like I don't give a fuck what it is. Like people, I've only dated women like that too. Like women who just tell me straight up like this ain't right. This is what I want.
Look, we ain't friends. We can't get a little scuffle. We done had a little scuffle. We done had a little scuffle, child.
Tell me what you want. How can I?
I said, hold on now, nigga. But at the end of the day, when it's, I always look at friends as family, and I don't have any siblings, so I take friendship extremely serious. Yeah. So like, but I also try not to write off my friends. And shout out to, I have a friend named Ameera, who always gives me the best, non-biased advice, even when I don't want to hear it. Like if I know I want to hear some real, ain't nobody gonna be like cheering me on. I'm calling Ameera. I'm like, okay, sis, what you think? Tiaramy, you need to do this. You know, I be like, oh.
See, that's the same thing with mine.
Yeah, you need people like that in your life for sure.
They gonna be like, nigga, you fucked up on this, but you need to do this.
Exactly. Now, before we start wrapping it up, I gotta do my 5 fire questions, this or that. It's the sipping for me. So, we're going to do a little quick little 5 little questions. Let's tap your brain. Some of these questions I've asked before, but I always love to ask, different people. So, first question is, you going 50-50 or you paying all the bills? You got to pick one or the other.
In my situation now?
Yeah, let's talk now.
Oh, because if we talking future, I'll pay the bills. But right
Okay,
now,
futuristically, we paying bills, but
yeah,
right now,
right now,
we need some 50-50.
Sure.
And that's okay.
I mean, the first couple of dates or whatever, if we starting, from the top, then I'll do that. But as long as we building a relationship, it's going to definitely have to be some 50-50.
I love that.
And
but
one of us may go down, I got you. If I go down, you got me, then we good.
And see, that's what I be trying to explain to the people, because it ain't going to always be 100 and 0. Sometimes it's 50-50, sometimes it's 60-40. It changes. BBL or natural?
Natural, no.
Y'all be saying that, but it be stipulations.
No,
it be stipulations on a natural body.
No, look. Natural booty, yes. You can have some fake titties, but natural booty, I need that. I'm sorry. Them booties look crazy.
If the booty look good, you ain't gonna care.
I'm not that nigga. I'm sorry. I like the natural booties. I'm in the age of Aaliyah and all them girls back in the day.
Because you're like a little slim teen.
Yes. Please, give me that.
Somebody.
Give me that. Where it feel natural. Sketch mark, all that.
Okay. Lights on or lights off?
Can I say both?
No. You got to pick one.
Then lights on.
Okay, you want to see it?
Yeah.
You want to see it. Okay. I think I got 2 more questions. What's my next one? Help me out, Ameera P.
You said missionary or doggy style?
Okay, there we go.
Doggy.
Okay, let me ask the question, brother. Damn. Missionary or doggy style? Which one?
Rough.
Oh, I got a good one. Jacked up, stanky mouth, like jacked up teeth, stanky breath, or
Nah.
brother, can I get it out?
The other one is.
Or stanky coochie?
Oh,
Stanky breath or stanky coochie? You gotta take one. Which you dealing with? Stanky breath or stanky cooch? The block is hot. Which block is you willing to be hot for? And you gotta pick one.
Man, I'm gonna go with the mouth. Only because I'm just not gonna give you a kiss no more.
You just put a mask on. Just tell sister put a mask on.
We can only kiss right after you brush your teeth.
But what if she brushed the teeth and the breath still hot? Because when people got gingivitis.
That's why I said right after.
Right after.
I can get the kiss right after.
Okay.
And then I handle it.
Got you.
But
Okay.
she gonna have to get rid of all them teeth. I'm gonna just buy some new spares.
Okay, I got one more because I think this is a good one. A girl that smashed the homies, or a girl that just smashed a whole bunch of dudes but you don't know.
It depends on what homies.
Boy, look, the homie, danger. She smashed the homie. Is it homies or she a hoe on Figueroa?
I'd rather it be the homies because I know they hard to get to.
Okay. So you don't mind if she smashed the homie?
Yeah, because then my homie can, be real with me and tell me what's up.
But you ain't gonna be feeling no type of way, like thinking like, ooh, your homie gonna be like, ooh, she
I've
sure
been
gave me
through
that
that
guac 3000 that time. Is she giving you that?
I'm a different nigga, bro.
Okay.
I'd be like, look, I'm in love with her. You can't say that shit no more.
Hey, she used to be your hoe, but she mine now.
Yeah, I was like, look, it's my turn now. Especially if she's
You're a mature man. You see, now the dude in Houston, that's what you should have did. You should have said she mine now, and we could have been together right now. But you want to
But
know
it
about
all
your friend.
depends.
Nah.
No, it all depends on what freak level you on. Because then I'll take that opportunity.
Okay, wait, you gotta explain that. What you mean, freak level?
If she a super freak, then why wouldn't I take the opportunity?
Oh my goodness. You see how men think, ladies? You see how they be thinking, ladies? This is why I do TapIn Tuesdays, so I get a little game, okay? Period. Are you single? Dating? The people want to know.
I'm dating.
Okay, we dating.
I don't say no names.
Okay. You're dating exclusively?
Yeah.
Okay. What color is she? Nah, don't answer that.
She getting too deep.
Is she on the backhand or the palm? No, just playing. But anyway, I just want to thank you for coming. I want to tell you that I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm proud of you. And before we wrap everything up, I want you to, let the people know maybe what you got coming up. Or even if you don't want to say what's coming up, what you got out there that they can go watch, what they can go see. Like, tell the people. Because the people want to know.
Well, the only thing I'm working on right now is a website and a couple ideas that I want to pitch to some companies.
Okay.
And then after that, we still bring daily content. So just follow me on Snapchat, because Snapchat got a bad.
Man, I heard.
Snapchat,
Trying to
Facebook.
get on the chat.
Follow me on every single social media platform at Carey the Legacy, because that's what I'm carrying is my legacy.
Because we dropped the boy. He's a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
There is no longer the boy.
And if you come to me and say, Carey boy, I'm just going to not talk to you.
You heard it here first. Don't call this man Carey boy, please. Just say Carey. Hey, Mr. C. Something of that nature. But again, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Tap In Tuesday. This was a dope episode. Thank you for being transparent, sharing your story. I'm glad you were able to tell the story that I knew a little insight about. And it's all love. It ain't no shade and no tea to those out there that may know or not know. And yeah, thank you.
Man,
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Peace out. Welcome. It's Tap In Tuesday Live. And y'all know, I gotta do a classic, honey. Yes! It's Pressure. Written by Ryan, a.k.a. Cat Spial. Story by me. This is based on a true story. I really went through this. If you look in the older seasons of Tap In Tuesdays, y'all know I actually got like 4 years of Tap In Tuesday stories. I just ain't been doing it at this level. But I'm on y'all ass. But anyway, Pressure, based on a true story. If you look on the stories of Tap In Tuesday, you can see. And produced by Bambino, Houston's finest. And me and my gang, we gonna get into some things. I'm ready when y'all are.
See, it was all a dream. It was summer 16. I saw you looking at me like king, me queen. Back then, I had a man, and now you got a girl. But we just seem to end up in our own little world. I tried to break it out, but the vibe is too strong. No, it ain't right, but we know it ain't wrong. And now you got an occupation that you ain't applied for. I'ma be the only passenger if I'm your rider. No pressure, no flexing, no games, don't test me. I'm a self-made boss, want a real one, cause I know you got a situation. But baby, I'm more than your temptation. Never find nobody love you better than, and my love make you better like medicine. I took a little time, tried to get my stuff together, tried to work it out with old boy, but it didn't get no better. And in time, he broke my heart. I would think about you and I, summer nights, California dreaming. Tried to break it out, but the vibe is too strong. No, it ain't right, but we know it ain't wrong. And now I got an occupation that I ain't applied for. You can't be the passenger, cause I need you to drive us. No pressure, no flexing, no games, don't test me. I'm a self-made boss, want a real one. I know you got a situation, but baby, I'm more than your temptation. Never find nobody love you better than, let my love make you better like medicine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love make you better like medicine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love make you better like medicine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love make you better like, oh, oh. Let my love make you better like medicine. No pressure, no flexing, no games, don't test me. I'm a self-made boss, want a real one, cause I know you got got a situation, but baby, I'm more than your temptation. Never find nobody love you better than let my love make you better. Make you better. Make you better. Whoa. Let my love make you better like medicine. Thank you. Make sure y'all download my shit.